Hi everyone, my name is Ty, and today I'm going to be telling you a story about the voices of the ocean. Before we begin, I want you to take a moment, close your eyes, and just listen. Did you catch that? The steady rhythm of the waves, the cries from the seagulls overhead, and the loud songs of whales from beneath the surface. These are just a few examples of the voices of the ocean. They serve as reminders of the power and beauty within the world around us, but also offer important insights into the ocean's dynamic ecosystem and the ecological concepts, interactions, and processes that shape life in this vast environment. The ocean is Earth's largest and most intricate ecosystem, covering more than 70% of the planet and hosting an immense diversity of life. From shallow intertidal zones to the deep ocean floor, it connects all living things through its waters. But the ocean's vastness and complexity also means it is shaped by many natural processes and interactions. One of the most powerful ecological processes in the ocean is oceanic circulation. Driven by wind, Earth's rotation, and temperature gradients, ocean currents circulate water around the globe. These currents are essential for regulating Earth's climate, distributing heat, and transporting nutrients to different regions. For instance, the cold, nutrient-rich water that rises to the surface in upwelling zones supports an explosion of life, providing food for marine species and boosting productivity in these areas. So when you hear the ocean waves crashing on the shore, they're part of this massive circulation system, helping distribute resources and shaping the living conditions for its marine organisms. We can't forget about the huge role abiotic factors like temperature and salinity play in shaping the ocean's ecosystem. The ocean's temperature affects everything from migration patterns to breeding seasons for species like whales and dolphins. You've probably heard their songs echoing across the waters in the sound, and those sounds are a reminder of the complex abiotic and biotic interactions happening beneath the ocean surface. Whales use these songs to communicate and navigate across vast distances, and the way these sounds travel through the water can be impacted by temperature and salinity. The ocean's physical properties really do influence how these animals interact with each other and their environment. The ocean also offers profound lessons about resilience and recovery. Take kelp forests, for example. These dynamic underwater ecosystems are often battered by intense storms that can tear the kelp up from the sea floor. Despite this, kelp forests have an incredible capacity for regeneration. Their rapid growth, sometimes up to half a meter per day, allows them to recover quickly and continue serving as vital habitats for marine life. These forests provide shelter and food for a diversity of species from fish to sea otters, while also contributing to the oxygen supply in surrounding waters through photosynthesis. Coral reefs, however, highlight a stark contrast. While equally critical to marine biodiversity, coral reefs face far more significant challenges when it comes to recovery. These ecosystems rely on slow-growing coral polyps to rebuild structures damaged by disturbances like hurricanes, rising ocean temperatures, or destructive fishing practices. Unlike kelp forests, which thrive on their rapid growth cycles, coral reefs require stable conditions to regenerate, a condition increasingly disturbed by human activities like pollution, overfishing, and climate change. The added stress of warming waters, acidification, and coral bleaching makes recovery for reefs a daunting process. A single bleaching event can take years, even decades, for corals to fully recover, if they survive at all. This disparity between the resilience of kelp forests and the vulnerability of coral reefs underscores the importance of understanding the specific needs and thresholds of different ecosystems as we work to protect them. This understanding resonates deeply with the Mi'kmaq guiding principle of Edu Optimuk, or two-eyed seeing. This principle encourages us to view the world through two lenses: the wisdom of indigenous ways of knowing, which is rooted in centuries of careful observation, relational understanding, and a strong sense of interconnectedness with all life. This is alongside the tools and methodologies that are widely accepted in Western science, which provide data and analytical frameworks to address complex environmental challenges. Now, two-eyed seeing doesn't prioritize one perspective over the other, but instead it values the unique contributions each brings to our understanding of the world around us. Indigenous knowledge often emphasizes the importance of cycles, patterns, and relationships, concepts that align with key ecological principles. Western science complements this by offering detailed insights into processes like ocean currents or the influence of temperature and salinity on marine life, as I mentioned earlier. Together, these perspectives create a more holistic understanding of ecosystems, like the ocean, empowering us to approach conservation with a blend of relational respect and scientific rigor. The clips in this video are from places that I've traveled to and my own home here in Nova Scotia. Each of these locations reflects a unique connection to the ocean informed by its history, culture, and ecosystems. Together, they remind me of the ocean's beauty, diversity, and immense power, as well as a shared responsibility we all have in protecting it. Thanks for listening to my story about the voices of the ocean. I hope it inspires you to reflect on the vital role we all play in sustaining the resilience and balance of this extraordinary ecosystem, especially guided by the wisdom and harmony of two-eyed seeing or Edumoptimuk. I would like to acknowledge that this video was created in Mi'kma'ki, the traditional and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. We are all treaty people. I also want to recognize the contributions of African Nova Scotians who have been part of this region for over 400 years and whose heritage continues to enrich Mi'kma'ki.